What if you could learn data science, AI, cybersecurity, cloud computing, digital marketing, and even project management completely free? No fees, no catch. And yes, you get a certificate too. Welcome to OMNI Academy, Pakistan's leading IT training institute since 2010, part of MHSG Consulting Group, helping thousands build real-world skills and land jobs. Every month, OMNI Academy offers 50+ free workshops taught by industry experts covering everything from AI and cloud to cybersecurity, networking, and more. Whether you're a student, a professional, or just starting out, there's something for you. Join online from anywhere in Pakistan, Karachi, Lahore, Islamabad, or beyond. So don't wait. Register now at omniacademy.com and secure your spot today. OMNI Academy, your career transformation starts here, and it starts free.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this comprehensive free supply chain management professional, or SCMP, workshop. I am delighted to have you here today because you are about to explore one of the most important and fastest growing professional fields in the modern business world. Whether you are a student planning your future career, a fresh graduate looking for a high-demand profession, a working professional seeking career growth, an entrepreneur trying to improve business operations, or someone simply curious about how products move from factories to customers, this workshop has been designed specifically for you. Take a moment and look around you. The smartphone in your hand, the laptop on your desk, the chair you are sitting on, the food in your kitchen, the medicine in your cabinet, and even the clothes you are wearing all have one thing in common. Before reaching you, every single product traveled through a complex network involving suppliers, manufacturers, warehouses, transportation companies, distributors, retailers, and service providers. Have you ever wondered how thousands of products appear on store shelves every day? How does an online order arrive at your doorstep within hours or days? How do multinational companies manage millions of products across hundreds of countries? The answer lies in supply chain management. Supply chain management is often called the backbone of global business because without it, production stops, deliveries fail, customers become dissatisfied, and businesses lose revenue. In today's highly competitive environment, organizations are investing billions of dollars to improve their supply chains because even small improvements can create massive financial benefits. Recent global events such as pandemics, economic disruptions, geopolitical tensions, and transportation crises have demonstrated just how critical supply chains are to the world's economy. As a result, demand for skilled supply chain professionals has increased dramatically across industries worldwide. Organizations today are actively hiring professionals who can manage inventory, optimize logistics, negotiate with suppliers, analyze business data, reduce operational costs, and improve customer satisfaction. Throughout this workshop, we will explore the complete supply chain ecosystem. We will discuss planning, procurement, inventory management, warehouse operations, transportation, logistics, global trade, risk management, digital technologies, ERP systems, analytics, and career opportunities. More importantly, we will examine real-world examples that help you understand how these concepts are applied in successful organizations every day. By the end of this workshop, you will have a clear understanding of the skills, knowledge, tools, and strategies required to become a successful supply chain management professional. So, prepare yourself for an exciting learning journey as we explore the fascinating world of supply chain excellence. Let's begin. Understanding supply chain management fundamentals. Before learning advanced concepts, it is important to build a strong foundation. Many people hear the term supply chain, but do not fully understand what it means. Simply put, a supply chain is the complete network involved in creating and delivering products or services to customers. This network includes suppliers, manufacturers, transportation providers, warehouses, distributors, retailers, and customers. Supply chain management is the process of coordinating all these activities efficiently. Imagine you are purchasing a smartphone. The raw materials used in that phone may come from Africa, South America, Asia, and Europe. The processor may be manufactured in Taiwan. The screen may come from South Korea. The battery may be produced in China. The final assembly may occur in Vietnam. The finished product may then be shipped to warehouses worldwide before arriving at your local retailer. Managing this entire process requires careful planning, coordination, communication, and monitoring. Without proper supply chain management, delays, shortages, and increased costs would become common. A supply chain professional acts as the bridge connecting all stakeholders. Their responsibility is to ensure that products move smoothly through the supply chain while meeting quality standards and customer expectations. Supply chains can generally be divided into several key stages. The first stage is sourcing raw materials. The second stage is manufacturing products. The third stage is warehousing and inventory storage. The fourth stage is transportation and logistics. The fifth stage is distribution and retail. The final stage is customer delivery and after-sales support. Every stage contributes to overall business success. One weak link can disrupt the entire chain. Modern organizations focus on creating supply chains that are efficient, agile, resilient, and customer-focused. Supply chain professionals constantly seek ways to reduce costs, improve speed, minimize waste, increase visibility, and enhance customer satisfaction. As businesses continue expanding globally, the importance of supply chain management continues to grow. This is why supply chain professionals are considered among the most valuable contributors to all supply chain planning and strategy. Supply chain planning is often described as the brain of the supply chain. Without effective planning, even the most advanced supply chain can fail. Planning involves forecasting future demand and ensuring resources are available to meet that demand efficiently. Imagine a retailer preparing for a holiday shopping season. If the company underestimates demand, products may run out of stock. Customers become frustrated and sales opportunities are lost. If the company overestimates demand, excess inventory accumulates and storage costs increase. Both situations negatively impact profitability. This is why demand forecasting is one of the most critical planning activities. Organizations analyze historical sales data, seasonal trends, market conditions, customer behavior, and economic indicators to predict future demand. Advanced organizations now use artificial intelligence and predictive analytics to improve forecast accuracy. Another important area is supply planning. Supply planners ensure that enough materials, components, and finished products are available to meet forecasted demand. This requires close coordination with suppliers, manufacturers, and logistics providers. Capacity planning is equally important. Businesses must determine whether factories, warehouses, labor resources, and equipment can support future demand. Poor capacity planning can result in bottlenecks, delays, and missed customer commitments. Inventory planning focuses on maintaining the right balance between availability and cost. Too much inventory ties up capital. Too little inventory creates shortages. Finding the right balance is a key responsibility of supply chain planners. Successful planning enables organizations to operate efficiently, reduce waste, improve service levels, and increase profitability. This is why supply chain planning professionals. Procurement and strategic sourcing. Procurement is far more than simply purchasing products. It is a strategic business function that directly impacts cost, quality, reliability, and organizational performance. Every organization depends on suppliers. Whether a company manufactures cars, produces pharmaceuticals, operates retail stores, or delivers technology services, suppliers play a critical role. Procurement professionals are responsible for identifying, evaluating, selecting, and managing suppliers. One of their key responsibilities is supplier evaluation. Before selecting a supplier, organizations assess quality standards, production capabilities, financial stability, delivery performance, pricing structures, and compliance requirements. Strategic sourcing goes beyond short-term purchasing decisions. Instead of choosing suppliers solely based on price, organizations focus on building long-term partnerships. Strong supplier relationships create reliability, innovation, flexibility, and risk reduction. Negotiation is another essential procurement skill. Procurement professionals negotiate pricing, delivery schedules, payment terms, quality expectations, and service agreements. Effective negotiation can generate significant cost savings while strengthening supplier relationships. Procurement teams also monitor supplier performance continuously. Key performance indicators may include delivery reliability, quality performance, responsiveness, and cost competitiveness. Modern procurement has evolved into a strategic business function that contributes directly to organizational growth and competitive advantage. Organizations increasingly view procurement professionals as key decision makers rather than administrative buyers. Inventory management. Inventory management is one of the most important aspects of supply chain management because inventory represents both an asset and a cost. Inventory includes raw materials, work-in-progress items, and finished goods. Every organization must decide how much inventory to keep and where to store it. Keeping excessive inventory increases storage costs, insurance expenses, and risk of obsolescence. Keeping insufficient inventory creates stockouts and lost sales. Inventory management seeks to achieve the perfect balance. One important concept is safety stock. Safety stock acts as a buffer against unexpected demand fluctuations or supplier delays. Without safety stock, businesses become vulnerable to disruptions. Another important concept is reorder point. This represents the inventory level at which a new purchase order should be placed. Proper reorder point calculations help prevent stock shortages. Organizations also use economic order quantity, commonly known as EOQ. EOQ helps determine the ideal quantity to order while minimizing inventory and ordering costs. ABC analysis is another valuable technique. Products are categorized based on value and importance. High-value products receive greater management attention than lower-value items. Many successful organizations also implement just-in-time inventory systems. These systems reduce inventory levels by receiving materials only when needed. Effective inventory management improves cash flow, customer satisfaction, operational efficiency, and profitability. This makes inventory management one of the most critical skills for supply chain professionals. Warehouse management and operations. Warehousing is often misunderstood as simply storing products in a building until they are needed. However, in modern supply chains, warehouses are highly strategic facilities that play a crucial role in ensuring efficient product flow and customer satisfaction. Think about major e-commerce companies that promise same-day or next-day delivery. Such fast delivery would be impossible without highly organized warehouse operations. Warehouses act as central hubs where products are received, stored, managed, picked, packed, and shipped to customers. The warehouse journey begins with receiving operations. When products arrive from suppliers or manufacturers, warehouse teams inspect shipments, verify quantities, check quality standards, and update inventory systems. Accurate receiving is critical because mistakes at this stage can create problems throughout the supply chain. After receiving, products are moved to designated storage locations through a process called put-away. Efficient storage strategies ensure that products can be easily located and accessed when needed. Warehouse professionals use various storage methods depending on product characteristics, demand patterns, and available space. Another important warehouse function is inventory control. Maintaining accurate inventory records is essential for operational efficiency and customer satisfaction. Even small inventory discrepancies can result in stock shortages, delayed deliveries, and financial losses. Order fulfillment is one of the most visible warehouse activities. When customer orders are received, warehouse personnel locate products, pick items from storage locations, pack them securely, and prepare them for shipment. The speed and accuracy of this process directly affect customer experience. Returns management has also become increasingly important, especially in e-commerce. Customers frequently return products due to sizing issues, product defects, or changing preferences. Efficient reverse logistics processes help organizations manage returns while minimizing costs. Modern warehouses increasingly utilize advanced technologies such as warehouse management systems, barcode scanners, RFID technology, robotics, automated guided vehicles, and artificial intelligence. These technologies improve productivity, accuracy, visibility, and operational efficiency. As customer expectations continue rising, warehouse management has become one of the most important areas of modern supply chain management. Logistics and transportation management. Transportation is the lifeline of every supply chain. No matter how well products are manufactured or stored, they create little value unless they reach customers at the right time and place. Transportation management involves planning, executing, and optimizing the movement of goods throughout the supply chain. For many organizations, transportation represents one of the largest operational expenses. As a result, managing transportation efficiently can significantly improve profitability. There are several transportation modes available. Road transportation offers flexibility and accessibility. Trucks can reach locations that other transportation methods cannot. This makes road transport one of the most widely used logistics solutions worldwide. Rail transportation is often used for moving large quantities of goods over long distances. It is generally more economical than road transport for bulk shipments. Air transportation provides speed and reliability. Although expensive, air freight is commonly used for high-value products, urgent shipments, pharmaceuticals, and critical components. Sea transportation is the backbone of global trade. The majority of international goods move through shipping containers transported by cargo vessels. Sea freight is highly cost-effective for large shipments, but generally requires longer transit times. Many organizations also use multimodal transportation, combining multiple transportation methods to optimize cost and delivery performance. Transportation managers must balance several competing factors. These include cost, speed, reliability, risk, sustainability, and customer expectations. Route optimization is another critical activity. Modern logistics software helps organizations determine the most efficient delivery routes, reducing fuel consumption and transportation costs. Shipment tracking technologies now provide real-time visibility into product movement. Customers increasingly expect accurate delivery updates and transparency throughout the shipping process. Effective transportation management improves customer satisfaction, reduces operational costs, and enhances overall supply chain performance. Global supply chain management. Today's business environment is more interconnected than ever before. Organizations rarely source materials, manufacture products, and sell goods within a single country. Instead, they operate complex global supply chains that span multiple continents. Globalization has created tremendous opportunities for businesses. Companies can access lower-cost suppliers, specialized manufacturing expertise, larger customer markets, and greater operational flexibility. However, global supply chains also introduce significant complexity. Managing international suppliers requires understanding cultural differences, language barriers, business practices, and regulatory requirements. Supply chain professionals must coordinate activities across different time zones and geographic regions. International trade regulations add another layer of complexity. Organizations must comply with customs requirements, import-export laws, tariffs, trade agreements, and documentation standards. Failure to comply can result in costly delays, penalties, and reputational damage. Currency fluctuations can also affect profitability. Changes in exchange rates may significantly impact sourcing costs and financial performance. Geopolitical risks have become increasingly important in recent years. Political instability, trade disputes, sanctions, and regional conflicts can disrupt supply chains unexpectedly. Global supply chain professionals continuously monitor risks and develop contingency plans to minimize disruptions. Organizations that successfully manage global supply chains gain access to competitive advantages that can drive growth and profitability. As businesses continue expanding internationally, expertise in global supply chain management remains highly valuable. Supply chain risk management. One of the biggest lessons learned by organizations in recent years is that supply chain disruptions can happen at any time. Unexpected events can interrupt operations, delay deliveries, increase costs, and damage customer relationships. This is why risk management has become a top priority for supply chain leaders worldwide. Supply chain risks can originate from many sources. Natural disasters such as earthquakes, floods, hurricanes, and wildfires can disrupt transportation networks and supplier operations. Political instability may create uncertainty in international trade. Economic downturns can affect demand patterns and supplier financial stability. Cybersecurity threats have emerged as a major concern. As supply chains become increasingly digital, organizations face risks associated with data breaches, ransomware attacks, and system failures. Supplier failures represent another common risk. If a critical supplier experiences financial difficulties or operational disruptions, organizations may struggle to maintain production schedules. Risk management begins with identifying potential threats. Organizations assess the likelihood and potential impact of each risk. Once risks are identified, mitigation strategies can be developed. Supplier diversification is one common strategy. Rather than relying on a single supplier, organizations establish relationships with multiple suppliers. Business continuity planning is another important practice. These plans outline how organizations will respond during disruptions and maintain critical operations. Organizations that invest in risk management build resilient supply chains, capable of adapting to unexpected challenges. Resilience has become one of the most important characteristics of successful modern supply chains. Career paths and supply chain management. One of the most exciting aspects of supply chain management is the diversity of career opportunities available. Unlike many professions that offer limited specialization options, supply chain management provides numerous pathways for growth and advancement. Virtually every industry depends on supply chain operations. As a result, skilled professionals are in demand across the globe. Students and professionals often ask whether supply chain management offers long-term career stability. The answer is yes. As long as products need to be sourced, manufactured, stored, transported, and delivered, organizations will require supply chain professionals. Entry-level positions often include supply chain analyst, procurement assistant, purchasing officer, logistics coordinator, inventory controller, warehouse coordinator, and demand planning associate. These roles provide valuable exposure to operational processes and business systems.
As professionals gain experience, they can advance into specialized positions, such as procurement specialist, demand planner, supply planner, logistics manager, warehouse manager, operations manager, or supplier relationship manager. Senior-level opportunities include supply chain director, head of procurement, global logistics director, operations director, chief procurement officer, and vice president of supply chain. Consulting is another attractive career path. Many experienced professionals work as supply chain consultants, helping organizations improve efficiency, reduce costs, and implement transformation initiatives. Industries hiring supply chain professionals include manufacturing, retail, healthcare, pharmaceuticals, automotive, aerospace, oil and gas, telecommunications, food and beverage, FMCG, e-commerce, technology, and government sectors. The rise of e-commerce has created especially strong demand for logistics, warehousing, and fulfillment specialists. Globalization has increased demand for international trade and sourcing professionals. Digital transformation has created opportunities in supply chain technology and analytics. The career possibilities are extensive and continue expanding as business environments evolve. Supply chain management is truly one of the most versatile and future-focused professions available today. While technical knowledge is important, long-term success in supply chain management requires much more than understanding processes and systems. The most successful professionals combine technical expertise with strong professional skills. Communication is one of the most important skills. Clear communication helps prevent misunderstandings and improves collaboration. Negotiation is another critical skill. Strong negotiation skills can generate significant financial benefits for organizations. Problem solving is essential because supply chains face constant challenges. Employers value professionals who remain calm under pressure and can solve complex problems efficiently. Leadership becomes increasingly important as careers progress. Leaders must inspire teams, manage change, resolve conflicts, and drive organizational improvement. Strategic thinking helps professionals align operational activities with broader business goals. Rather than focusing solely on daily tasks, strategic thinkers understand how supply chain decisions affect profitability, customer satisfaction, and competitive advantage. Data analysis skills are becoming increasingly important. Professionals must be comfortable working with spreadsheets, dashboards, reports, KPIs, and analytics tools. Project management skills are also highly valuable. Team collaboration is another key success factor. Continuous learning may be the most important skill of all. Technology, customer expectations, regulations, and market conditions constantly evolve. Professionals who remain curious and committed to learning position themselves for long-term success. Congratulations on completing this free Supply Chain Management Professional SCMP workshop. Throughout this workshop, we explored the core areas of modern supply chain management,
including planning, procurement, inventory management, warehousing, logistics, global supply chains, risk management, digital technologies, ERP systems, analytics, and career opportunities. You now have a strong foundation and a clear understanding of how supply chains operate and why they play such a critical role in business success worldwide. Whether your goal is to start a new career, advance professionally, improve business operations, or pursue further learning, the knowledge you've gained today can help you take the next step with confidence. About OMNI Academy. This workshop was proudly presented by OMNI Academy and Consulting. Our mission is to help students and professionals develop practical, industry-relevant skills through professional training, certifications, internships, career guidance, and job placement support. We are committed to preparing learners for real-world opportunities and helping them achieve long-term career success. Call to action. If you found this workshop valuable, don't stop here. Continue building your skills, gaining practical experience, and investing in your professional development. Exclusive offer. Get up to 20% discount on selected training programs and certifications for the next 7 days. Explore jobs and internships. Discover career opportunities, graduate programs, internships, and freelance projects. Join the OMNI Jobs WhatsApp channel. Receive daily job alerts, internship updates, scholarships, career tips, and professional development resources. Stay connected. Follow us for more free workshops on supply chain management, SAP SCM, procurement, logistics, ERP systems, business analytics, project management, and career development. Thank you for joining this workshop. We wish you success in your learning journey and future career. Keep learning, keep growing, and we look forward to seeing you in our next workshop.